74 loyalist skulls in the pile, 74 loyalist skulls. Crush one to dust and drink it with blood, 73 loyalist skulls in the pile. Now, the timeline has advanced. It is now 1995, September 25th, 21 hours, 21 minutes, and 35 seconds. There we go. All is well and good in the world, and thus we can begin. Hello, greetings and welcome. I am Carianto, and today we will be going through a little visual novel called 20B. As it so helpfully points out, it is explicitly designed to be experienced in a single sitting, which we will do. As such, there is zero save functionality. Ensure you're able to spare an hour of your time or quit now and save later. I can spare an hour of my time, indeed. But before we get to that, obviously other things to go through first. First of all, I fucked around with the audio settings again, because I'm never satisfied and I don't know what I'm doing. Seriously contemplating just saving up and spending enough to just get a better thing for something. I don't know. There's this static thing constantly in the background that I can't get rid of. I'm not sure what it is. It's an electrical thing. I mean, there is a noise suppression thing that kind of gets rid of it, but then also gets rid of a lot of other little noises, such as me tapping on the desk, which I want to keep, or on the radiators as I do this with my fingers, on the little grill things. I want those noises. I do not want those to be suppressed or eliminated, because I like them. I like that stuff. And the little creakings of the chair as well. I want to keep those. And thus I shall. Anyway, first we have to exercise the voice. And what better way to do that than to learn some critical, life-changing, like, survival of humanity type of things from the only source of news in existence, and that is obviously theonion.com. And today they inform us that idiot watching Yellow Jackets weeks after we've helped him in yet casual conversation. God fucking damn, that just sucks. Oh well. February 9th, 2022. We're so far in the future now. God, this is the closest thing to the present day I've done so far, isn't it? Yes, indeed. Anyway, Chicago. That's a good Frank Sinatra song as well. It's a good one. Anyway, recklessly delving into the drama without so much of thought to its waning cultural importance, local idiot Matthew Ziegler reportedly started watching Showtime's Yellow Jackets Wednesday weeks after it would have helped him in a casual conversation. "Oh man, this is actually pretty cool," said the stupid fucking moron, who was either too ignorant or too flat-out brainless to understand that the horror survival series could no longer provide him with any fodder for brief discussions with co-workers, or that his half-witted decision to view Yellow Jackets at this late stage meant it would yield zero fruitful text message chains about how the show was sort of like a scarier version of Lost. "Honestly, I might even watch another episode right now. Time for me to throw away 10 hours of my life on a series that people are barely even talking about anymore." But hey, that's just the sort of choice that you'd expect from a knuckle-dragging dipshit like me. At press time, sources confirmed the absolutely pathetic excuse for a conscious being had decided that after finishing this, he might move on to 2021's Squid Game. Actually, I haven't seen either of those. I'm not sure what they are, actually, ever. Anyway, I don't really keep up with modern things, obviously, as demonstrated by everything I do on this fucking channel. I don't give a shit about modernity. That's irrelevant to me. It literally bears zero relevance to what I do and how I behave and everything else. Modernity can suck it. I'll catch up to it 10 years from now. So anyway, without further ado, I know obviously nothing about this other than I saw on the Steam background thing as I clicked on the thing that it's got like a NASA rocket background image, and that's it. And this thing now. Ooh. Loud noises there. Let's just begin. Let's just begin. There's nothing to it. There's literally nothing to it. Let's begin. Yes. 20B. Indeed. Continue. Yes. Ah, Suki. What a nice morning. Is what I would be saying if my life weren't so fucking shit. Fair enough. Cha. Only mouse click advances. There's this saying, bad things happen to good people. What does any of this have to do with me, you ask? Well, despite being a goody two-shoes all my fucking life, I'm cursed with bad luck. From the very moment I was born, mayhem and misfortune has followed me around like the bubonic fucking plague. They like to swear a lot. If I'm not getting into random accents like some cartoon character, I'm usually at the butt of everything the universe throws at me. You're probably wondering why I haven't necked myself yet. Oh wait, that's terrible. Well, the funny thing is that I have. Thousands of times. Got real creative with it too. Okay. But I can't die. Okay. Every time I do, I wake up like nothing happened. Don't believe me? Well then. Would the piano about to flatten me like a fucking pancake do the trick? Yeah, I'm sure it would. See you on the other side, pal. Crash. Okay. Game over. Alright. Interesting. The new kid, eh? Hello. Fe. Eine. They call her the walking natural disaster. The great American sideshow. Nina. The human typhoon. I get it, you two. So she's an agitator, eh? The misfortune she seems to bring about by just existing. It has led to her inadvertently cultivating a troublemaker persona. Ooh, not to mention she's been expelled from every school in the country. I've dealt with my fair share of rabble-rousers over the years, but they always fold in the face of my unorthodox methods, alright? I take my role as an educator very seriously, you see. It's my duty to make sure my students can live life with their heads held up high. And I'll do whatever it takes to see that through. Alright. So, you're Suki, yes? Effective immediately, I'm throwing you in with the misfits. What now? Why, only the most dangerous rascals and troublemakers of our fine academy, of course. From this point forward, you're misfit number 8. Defeat the other 7 in fierce competition and make your way to the top by the end of the year, or you're getting expelled. Hey, why don't you slow down for a fucking second? I just got here and now you're threatening to kick me out? Quite the potty mouth you have there, darling. Think of this little challenge as my way of straightening you out. Fuck off, you brain-dead yahoo. Okay. Right, okay. Right? We're just... things happen. Well, ain't this a fucking doozy. I have to beat these 7 freaks or I'm getting expelled. Mom, Dad would be pissed if I got kicked out of another school, so I'd better take this seriously. But I wouldn't even know where to begin. And that's where I come in, meow, Capitan. The fuck? It's a talking cat, obviously. What? Am I hallucinating? Nah. Quite the contrary, Meowster. This is very much a real situation. I've been assigned to assist you in your quest. Think of me as your trusty companion and guide, meow meow. Great, just what I needed. A talking fucking cat screaming down my ear 24/7. Could this day get any worse? Hey, Meowster. I've been meaning to ask for a while now, but that piano way up high in the sky, it's falling right towards you. Oh yeah, right on time. I think I'm gonna take a nap. Night night. Crash. Okay, it's been a bit since I've heard that sound effect. The mwah 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 mwah. Oh hello, Red TARDIS. So you want to explain what the hell we're doing here? Not really. We're in space. We're on the moon. There's a Red TARDIS, and that's the Earth. It's pretty self-explanatory, isn't it? To meet you and your classmates, of course. This is where the magic happens. 8 peculiar students, a pair of highly trained assassins, extraterrestrials plotting a full-scale invasion of Earth, a secret society on the verge of toppling the US presidency, and a doomsday cult gearing to wipe California off the map. Amongst the madness of it all, will my poor Meowster even catch a break? Boy, who the hell are you talking to? Nobody. The moment you step into that red phone booth is the moment the games begin. Guess I have no choice, eh? Not really. Ooh, James Bondy. Dun, dun, bum, 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 bum. That's neat. This beats all music. I Don't Know presents the second. New York, Paris, Moscow, London, Tokyo, and some other Brazil. Maybe I didn't see the middle one. No, there. 20B. James Bond, the introduction there. We made it. You're that new kid? I'm your teacher for the semester. That's nice. Mind explaining why we're in the middle of an active battlefield, Teach? Oh, World War II. Well, Scandal. She's a little mad. Valentine's Day? More like Single Awareness Day. Down with the romantic industrial complex. Say no to love capitalism. It's that fucking tank. A little mad might be an understatement. I'm too scared to confront her. Please, if you could. Yeah, already on it. Well, that's pathetic, teacher. Alright. And someone who... Scandal. Misfit rank number 7. The pariah. Doesn't like love. After being dumped by her boyfriend, she started reading the Communist Manifesto and now believes being unlikable is a class issue. Her club, Girls Without Motivation, deny the concept of love and prohibit access to boys. Girls with boyfriends are girls who are friends with boys. With memberships in the hundreds, they now plan to build a force strong enough to put an end to love worldwide. Like I said, freaks. That's kind of, well, teenage emotions. Hey, who you calling a freak? You're being a freak, you're weird. Speak of the devil. I've heard all about ya, new kid. So, you've come to challenge us, of all people, huh? Do you have a death wish or something? Not like I'm much of a choice in the matter. Before I blow your hair clean off with this tank, let it be known that love is just another way for romance capitalists to make fun of girls like us who can't get some. They're just rubbing it in our faces at this point. I mean, kissing, holding hands, how lewd. Oh, the hand holding. The lewdest activity of them all, indeed. I'll be damned if I let you get in my way. Ow. Okay. Hey, I'll quit pulling my teeth out. Say, uncle. I'll fucking kill you, you piece of shit. Oi, that's not what I wanted to hear. Fuck you. Ow. Uncle. I can see. Easier than I thought. Okay. Well, that was quick and easy. Just pull on the cheeks. So, Plapla. You failed. It's not my fault I'm so sensitive. I just want to be loved. I see. This is all just a joke to you guys, isn't it? Oh, the serious one. What? I said, you fuckers must think this is all some sort of joke, huh? Why can't you mouth-breathing shit stains get it through your thick fucking skulls that I want her dead? Dead. Hey, take it easy, blah blah. The rest of us aren't so invested in her the same way you are, number one. Indeed. Oh, D, that's a nun with blood stain on her face and smiling and just not wiping that off. Okay, that's creepy. That's always the more creepy imagery ever. But you're all so loud. Sorry, guys. I'll keep my cool. but this goes under the books. The person we're dealing with isn't normal by any stretch of the imagination. So, it's up to you all to deal with our little problem in my stead. Everyone groans. We move forward with the plan. If push comes to shove, we can always rely on our secret weapon. Ooh, secret weapon. Right. That makes sense. Action music, Act 0, and introducing to the situation and everything else. Okay. Well, we have a number. Let's go to the... fuck it, let's start with in Santa Monica. The end. Pacifica. The end is nigh. Ah, the Doomsday Cultists. Okay, they said that. You see it too, don't you? This is a prophecy, a divine calling. Humanity's decadence and depravity has led to this very moment in time. I mean, every moment in time leads to every other moment in time. That's just how time works. That's linear time, how it works. The end is upon us, and the only souls to be spared are of those who believe. Believe in what? Love and peace. Sure. Right. We're all broken. Directionless flock that are destined to face an eternal nightmare in the depths of the unknown. The purifying flames of a full-scale nuclear conflict is the only way the people of this immoral world can seek salvation. Praise be. Come now, we must prepare. The west coast of the United States shall perish. What did I get roped into this time? Doomsday Cult, that's what. They're fine. They're fun. Doomsday Cults are kind of fun to make fun of, you know. Okay, just an event? Okay, sure. Oh, I guess let's go through the events in New Mexico. New Mexico. Oh. The terror from outer space. Yes. Let's do our 50s voice, if I can. Probably can't. So, this is the crash site, huh? Mankiewicz, status report. Sir! At 0100 hours, a flight of Air National Guard F-16 fighters from the 8th Raptor Air Base made contact with a strange flying craft. At 0200 hours, we lost all contact with Alpha 6. After hours of searching, our Special Operations Unit discovered this crash site, with the strange flying craft immobilized and in full view. Hey, what do you suppose is in there? I mean, it looks like some sort of UFO. You mean like those flying saucers in the movie, sir? Get real, aliens don't exist. Watch me walk up to this thing and prove it to you. Wait. See, not... Hello, Wilhelm. It's always nice to hear Wilhelm. Mankiewicz? You. Man, you Earthlings are annoying. What? What the hell are you? Hmm? Just what the hell are you? Get away from me, you monster! Oh, ow. Shut up already. Reporting, Grasshopper. Yeah, I'm alive. Remind me what I'm doing here again? For years, these foolish Earthlings have suppressed our attempts at a full-scale invasion of their feeble planet. That wretched place. What the Earth dwellers refer to as Area 51. It is the centralized source of their extraterrestrial defense systems, and must be destroyed in the name of the Harnakian Empire. Jeez, I get it. Stop shouting in my ear. Your mission is simple, Grasshopper. Disguise yourself as an Earth dweller, infiltrate that nest of snakes, and annihilate it. Sounds simple enough. Let's get started. Alright, we're setting up a lot of different things. Well, Doomsday Cultists are kinda right, sort of. Good for them. Anyway, event in France. Just France. Overall. Just France somewhere. It's not like it's a big country or anything. The International Contract Killing Organization, or Interkill for short. Freelance assassins of varying skill sets who provide wetwork services to a range of clients, willing to put cold hard cash on the line. From small-time thugs to career professionals sought after, exclusively by the world's most rich and powerful, including the British royal family. Assassins are ranked numerically, based on their ability to successfully execute contracts time and time again, with bonus points awarded to those that do so with as little collateral as possible. Headed by the Director General of UNESCO, our one and only principal. Oh hey, that's the one in charge of... Oh, so that's what it is. That's what's happening. This isn't an academy. Her highly... Sorry, I forgot what voice I get. Her highly engineered public front of being a peacemaker has allowed her to secretly establish Interkill as a lethal global force on the side, with ties to organized crime outfits and entire world governments. Or so the rumors say. That's cool and all, but why the hell are you explaining the obvious? Because it's for me, it's for us, the audience. Come on, we need to know this stuff. And for that matter, you want to explain what the hell we're doing here? I didn't come all the way to Paris to be dining on frog legs and snails. Calm down, hotshot. Something's come in. Turns out the gig is to assassinate the president. The president. The president. You mean the president of some random third world shithole, right? No, asshole. I mean the president of the United States. You can't be serious. I mean, they can be replaced. It's not like the first time that's happened. Motorcade through the NY World's Fair. We just get set up in a choice spot and shoot. All a day's work. How's the pay? It better be good if we're gonna do something like this. Yeah, I gotcha. Let's get wrapped. We'll leave for New York in the morning. Okay. Alright, lots of things converging into America. Aliens. Doomsday cultists. Assassinations. What is Misfit number 5 doing in Switzerland? Hello. Tula, Misfit rank number 5. The Sloth. Sluggish, apathetic, drowsy. These are just some of the words to describe number 5, who in her 19 years of life has never felt any different. More importantly, where did we manage to find ourselves now, Meowster? That's my line. Though it is pretty calming. I feel like I could live here forever. Anyone else feeling a bit sleepy? Meowster, don't give in. It's a trap. Hello, Tula. There she is. You have to kiss the princess to wake her up. Yeah, no. I'm not doing that. But you gotta if you wanna win. Is that so? Well then. Meowster? Hey, let me go. Kiss the cat. Slurping sound effect. Ew. It's you. Finally awake, are we? You may have gotten past me, but the rest will. The rest will. Hey, she fell asleep. I guess you could say old Sleeping Beauty here didn't get a good night's rest, eh? Right. Good job. Hey, don't give me that cold shoulder. I worked hard on that joke. Right. Was that even... Sure. We'll accept that as your explanation, Mr. Cat. Alright, well, I guess we dealt with number 5. That was easy. Misfit number 6. That's the stuff. Nothing beats bathing in the sun after a long day of work. A beaching episode this early? Don't mind if I do, Master. No peeking, you pervy cat. So, here we are. 1 week among you crazies. I haven't been a year long, and I've already lost the will to live. Even more than before? Yeah, if you could believe that. I'm no prude, but in this hive of freaks, there isn't anyone as freakishly annoying as her. Hey! It's not nice to talk behind the girl's back like that. Oh, she just though. Good lord. Okay. Please leave me alone, you perverted freak. Oh, geez, that's a big tongue. Ah, you really know how to turn me on. Keep it. Misfit number 6. The masochist. Of course she is. Alright. Uptight. Prim and proper. Well, usually. Despite her reputation as an upstanding class rep and distinguished member of the student council, Kipe is a massive masochist who loves being smacked around and talked down to. I prefer the term passionate. For 10 minutes each day, she loses all self-control. And that includes the ability to hide those lewd maso desires. So what? Am I your playmate now? Don't take it personally. I need a way of laying it all out. And you clearly enjoy indulging me. You gotta make up for being late, Suki. The only way I'll get over it is if you smack my ass like there's no tomorrow. Well, what's your plan of action, Meowster? Yeah, Meowster. Okay, decisions being delayed for later, sure. Okay. Right. Creepy. Go to next act. Indeed. This is the second time now. The second time we've all met like this ever since she showed up. And she's still not fucking dead. You're all worthless sacks of shit. Call me Fairly some more. I'm totally not getting off on this. Disgusting. I don't get why you hate her so much, blah blah. I mean, she's kinda cool. I can't agree. Fucking rage incarnate. Cool? Ruhe, did you just call her cool? Here we go. Cool. Cool? What do you fucking say? I could shoot myself in the fucking face and go unharmed. I could trigger a worldwide catastrophe at the mere blink of an eye. I'm the one who's cool, and I won't have you inbred shit-faced cretins think any different. I love you, I really do. But I need you and the rest of you to realize that I'm the superstar, and you're all the supporting cast. Now sit the fuck down and play your fucking role. It's fine. This is all fine. She's already defeated 3 of you. That's totally fine. Fine. It's time we took this a bit seriously. Wouldn't you all agree? Everything's fine. This is fine. Yes, okay. She's fun. Plop was kind of fun. Just so over-exaggerated. Cool and controlled, but then also lose her shit completely. Alright, let's go through the events first. Event. In the United States, everything's converging. Shit's going down. Right? Curses. My investigation has only begun, but this Area 51 place isn't what it seems. On the surface, it's a top-secret Air Force base that concerns itself with testing new technologies. But really, it's just a bunch of Poindexters, jarheads, and spooks getting paid to slack off and do nothing. What a pain. You say something, General? Okay, she's the spy from Team Fortress 2. Okay, that works apparently. No. Close call. So, how about those extraterrestrial defense systems, eh? Extraterrestrial? Well, there's no need for anything like that. Yeah. In any case, conducting an arms deal in the middle of nowhere. Weird, right? Eesh, what's gotten into you lately, General? Is this pop quiz? Your head against something? It's common courtesy to conduct meetings of utmost importance in the random desert somewhere. Like in all the dramas. Right. So you must be the General. and you must be the buyer of this here nuke. Let's get down to business, shall we? Okay. Okay, well, Grasshopper's doing things, selling nukes to some random fuckers. Alright, England! There's an assassination happening or something. Wow, Southson's going through airport security. This is new. Yeah, well, tight schedule. Let's see. 2 TARS PT-99s, 4 MP-5Ks, 8 hand grenades, 1 MG-42. That's okay, MG-42 for assassination job. That's designed for collateral damage. It's a fucking machine gun that you use to mow down fucking like droves of soldiers, not. And a single RT-20 anti-material rifle. Not to mention the crate load of ammunition. You ladies sure are packing heat. Who's the lucky fella getting his brains blown out? If we told you, we'd have to kill you. So cold. Well, I'll leave it to it then. Sure, that's just fine. Only 48 hours till the show begins. How you feeling? Same as always, I suppose. Hey, don't you think this is all a bit weird? What do you mean? You ever wonder who the hell is asking us to ice the prez? We're not in the business asking questions now, so why start now? All I know is that some super shifty secret society is involved, comprised of senators, generals, bankers, industrials, and just about the most powerful and scummiest people you can imagine. Worse than us? Way worse. Backed by the herds of multinational billion-dollar corporations and major Wall Street investment firms. Essentially, a shadow government within the government. The circus has come to town, eh? I'm not interested in taking a target on my back, so let's just start casing the route, shall we? Yeah. Assassin maids, of course. Obviously. In case that wasn't obvious, they are maids. I don't know why that wouldn't be obvious. Anyway. Event in Siberia. Ooh. Siberia. Oh. So you are the prospective buyer of this hydrogen bomb. Hello, teacher. I have to say, you aren't exactly the kind of person I had in mind when I went about selling this thing. But life is full of surprises, wouldn't you agree? Hey, relax. Not the talkative type. I get you. Shame though. Life as an international arms dealer gets a bit lonely sometimes. The only thing to keep me company is the wistful winds of this winter wasteland. What you plan to do with the weapon of mass destruction is none of my business. But before I send you on your merry way, did you know that there were people annihilated by the atom bombs who were born during Japan's feudal period? Imagine, going from swords and samurai to planes and nukes. The depths will sink to in order to find new ways of killing each other. Humans really are an interesting bunch, aren't they? Okay, so basically the wimpy teacher is buying a hydrogen bomb, okay. Anyway, misfit number 4, in Japan. Hello. Neo Tokyo. Fancy 3D render of Tokyo Tower building. I don't know what that is. I'm not familiar. Neo Tokyo. Weren't you watching, Master? We're in Neo Tokyo. Neo Tokyo. The metropolis of the future. Whatever. What's with this place anyways? The R feels seriously off. You? So you're the one who's been putting the other misfits out of commission. You're supposed to be the next one I'm up against? I guess you could say that. Uhe, pronounced Ruhei. Misfit rank, number 4, the Knight. Well, the title is pretty self-explanatory. She's the daughter of a powerful shipping magnate. With unimaginable wealth in the world at her fingertips, she still chose to latch on to number 1 for some reason. You wouldn't understand. Ploppa is my everything. I'm her sworn knight. I'll do anything to protect her. The same way she's protected me. Seeing you up close, you don't seem to be too impressive. Shut your fucking mouth or I'll do it for you. How scary. Let's settle this one, new kid. A coin flip to decide who goes forward. Heads, you win. Tails, I win. Hey, wait! Don't you think that's a bit unfair? I mean, my luck sucks. Coin flip. Tails? Seems I won. Crap. Is what I wanted to say. But there's something bothering Plapla, and I know it involves you. It hurts me to see her like this, knowing all I can do is stay put and watch from the sidelines. I don't know the history between you two, but I feel it would do her good if you faced each other. So, there's no point in sending you back now, is there? Well, isn't that great, Master? We get to continue. Hey, you like her that much? Yeah. Guess I'll see what I can do. I mean, fair enough. Alright, look, I guess Salpuruche, as I now have learned how it's pronounced. Alright, misfit number 3, Italy. Italy! We're here, Master. Santi Dodici Apostoli, Rome. She is here. Who? Theo, misfit rank number 3, the sister. Oh, the creepy one. Oh, fuck, oh man, I'm worried about that one. A nun in training and a part-time assassin for the Italian government. A part-time what for the fucking who? The number 1 ranked assassin globally, might I add. Kind of important. Jeez, they pulled all the stops for this one, eh? Don't be fooled, Master. That bright smile she wears on her face hides just how ruthless she can really be. Oh, that's quite the summary. I'm flattered. But you needn't worry, Suki. I may be an assassin, but I wouldn't do anything to hurt you. Come now, child. Don't delay. We're the same age. What is it you need? I've come to challenge you? A challenge? I have no intention of playing into your challenge. Aren't you meant to be one of the misfits? Please. I may be playing along, but I still answer to the Lord and the Lord only. Though, I suppose it'd be boring if I just let you through. I have an idea. Tell me what's going through your head, and you win. You seem troubled. It's clear there's something on your mind. To repent is to open our eyes to the light, after all. Well, it's just... it doesn't feel real, you know? All of... this. I've died and come back to life multiple times. I keep seeing these damn game overs. It's almost as if this is all just some sick, twisted game. I'm not sure I understand. You don't understand? Well, I reckon a bullet to the skull will convince you. It'll put me right to sleep too. Be seeing ya. Wait. Okay. Jeez. Okay, well, I mean, yeah, if you can't die, then shooting yourself isn't really that big of a deal. Misfit number 2, unavailable. What? Okay. I guess we're just going to the next act. We died. So, you've all failed now. Every last one of you. That new kid. She's real good, that one. Where the fuck is Cosmo? Number 2, the witch. About that. Number 2 thinks this is all a waste of time. Oh, she's unavailable because she doesn't want to be available. Good, I like that. That's neat. What? Yeah, she's a no-show. Some secret weapon, eh? Blah blah. I'm fine. Really? Fine. Fine. After all, I'm the boss. The creme de la creme. The commissar. El jefe de la gente. I shouldn't have relied on you shitheels in the first place. The situation has only gotten more interesting, wouldn't you all say? About time I stepped into the ring. Okay. I kinda like that. Sometimes in an organization, some people are just a no-show. That's nice. That's neat. That's a neat little twist. You don't see that often. Like someone is built up with a secret weapon, like, fuck that, I'm sleeping in today. This is all bullshit. President assassinated, voice by Ed Hurley.
Dark page in the annals of America has been written to the crack of an assassin's bullet. A nation mourns, the world grieves. Across the country, around the world, disbelief was the first reaction. Then a great outpouring of grief, shock, and revulsion. A proud banner is lowered. The empty White House is a symbol of this infamous mockery of American ideals of peace and freedom.
Alright, that was voiced and there were no subtitles, so I couldn't really read that. Oh, and the nuclear weapon happening now. Uh-oh. The hydrogen bomb goes off, all the events and converging and everything else. Oh, shit. Everything's happening. Everything. Hey, what's with this headline? Moscow nuked. Nuclear war imminent. MS the teacher. In hindsight, the whole doomsday cult idea was pretty dumb, huh? Now you've wiped Moscow off the face of the planet. Me? I mean, you bought the weapon. Eh? Were you asleep during the whole time? What? But it was you. It was your idea. You set the trajectory, you messed it up and pushed the big red button. Yeah, see, that's the thing. You were the one that procured the nuke. This was all just a prank until you coerced me into this. And now you're a mass murderer and probable instigator of World War III. Coerced? Mass murderer? World War III? What? Yeah. You're like a major world terrorist and harbinger of mankind's annihilation. But I'm just an innocent little sweetheart. I'm out here. Hey, come back. Okay. Okay. Sure, that happened now. The Moscow's nuked. Grasshopper, come in, Grasshopper. Report your findings. Well, after spending some time here, I think we overestimated the Earthlings. I mean, the people here are inept and brain-dead. No sign of intelligent life anywhere. No sort of extraterrestrial defenses exist either. It's as if they're inviting us in. I see. How shrewd. Making us think they're more competent than they really are. Quite impressive, Earthlings. No. Not really. It really isn't. Very well then. In accordance with your intelligence, let the invasion begin. Okay, cool. We got aliens now. World War III has started. Nukes. The president has been assassinated. I mean, that's why they have vice president and stuff like that. It's not really that.
10:30 a.m. in beautiful California, where the sun shines bright and the food is just right. This is Bird with news of the world, bringing you the latest this side of the solar system. For our first topic of the day, hold on, folks. Something's just come in. Dear God, I'm hearing reports that the president has been assassinated. What on earth? An atom bomb has gone off in Moscow? Oh, gee heavens. Could this day get any worse? Are those aliens? Jeez Louise, people. What have we gotten ourselves into this time?
Alright, another segment of voice with no subtitles, so I had to be quiet there. Anyway, everything happened. Aliens, nukes, assassinations. The final misfit. Quite the journey, wouldn't you say, Meowster? Yeah, the world's ending. This is as far as I can go, though. You're not coming? I think what lies ahead is for you and you alone to tackle. All I'll leave you is with is that number one is known as the Brat. Much of her is shrouded in secrecy, so I suggest you tread lightly. I'll wait for you here. Good luck, Master. Whatever. Sure. Anyway, Plapla. Plapla. The Brat. Yeah, she's pretty bratty. Bratty. England. She's in England. Okay, hello. So, we meet again. You've done well to make your way to me. The scenery here is quite beautiful, wouldn't you say? A fitting stage for our final showdown, huh? Do I know you? Suki, Suki, Suki. Suki, 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 Su. It's a good song as well. My dear Suki. Of course you fucking know me. No. You don't ring a bell. After all this time, all this fucking time of me dwelling over you, you don't even remember me? No, not really. Fine. Let me jog your memory for you. Kindergarten, age 5. Oh my god, I'm fucking serious, you fucking... Oh my god. Wow, just can't let go. It's kindergarten. You're learning how to talk in the first place. You're learning how to think, how to have thoughts. Like you're... Oh wow, that's just... okay, wow, that's so petty and stupid. Congratulations, blah blah, you're fucking useless. I vividly recall you telling me to fuck off. And... it's literally nothing. No one has ever told me to fuck off. They should. Me, the one and only blah blah, a bona fide god, being told to fuck off by a piece of putrid horseshit like you. Unforgivable. Unforgivable. Alright, calm down there, princess. So have you harbored a grudge ever since? Seems a bit excessive, no? It is, very much so. Excessive? Excessive? I guess I should let you in on the true nature of things. The hell are you talking about now? I'm what you would call a reality warper. Logic flies in the face of me, you see. I can manipulate every single facet of the universe to suit my needs. All of spacetime, its inhabitants, and the reality itself is at my whim. In other words, I am the absolute center of this puny fucking world. That is, until I met you. Right. I don't follow. All of those game overs, not being able to die, don't pretend you aren't aware of how this works. Life's a game, and you're the main character. You, by virtue of being the protagonist, will always survive and come out on top because the plot demands it. In other words, plot armor. I've realized my place in this little game of your hours, not as the hero, but the villain. Unlike you, however, I command total mastery over its systems. At the snap of a finger, can slow the frame rate down to a crawl. Neat. Or speed back up. Whoa. Why don't we change genres? You're a big fan of side-scrollers, aren't you? They're okay. There was a period in time when I liked side-scrolls, but then I kind of grew out of them. Not really grew out of them, I just kind of played enough of them. No, I'm not really into them anymore, that's all. Trippy. How about first-person shooters? Sure. Are we even allowed to show any of this? I'm so powerful that I can even change where the hell we are. How's the trip to the sun sound? Maybe Mars. Hell, why not even the fucking game engine? Okay, get it. Don't think I've forgotten about you. Us. Now she's talking to us directly. The player, the viewer, the audience. Who? I'm talking about the sack of shit that's been looking in on us the entire time. Yeah, hi. Yes, you. Oh, that's what it's doing. Oh, it's doing, okay. It's doing a little, I can't show it. Fuck, I need to. How could I? Okay. Look, it's doing a thing. It's doing a thing. Let me do it this way. There we go. So that we can, show you the thing. Oh, no, that's... Anyway, here. That's where it's seen. Yes, you. The, pop-up window. Pointing to us now. You are seeing all of this, right? Yeah. Peekaboo. How'd you like it if I fuck with you too? That was trippy. I enjoyed that one. That was silly. Well done. As far as I'm concerned, you're locked in here with us. Not really? So don't get any bright ideas about minimizing or closing this window. Oh, I won't. I've already disabled your ability to do so. Oh, she has. See, that's grayed out. I mean, I can always go in the... I mean, I can always go into Task Manager and just end the process, but you know. That's fine. We haven't even gotten to the good stuff yet. The good stuff? Indeed. Alright, I think that's enough of that. Let's get back to this kind of view screen without OBS being in the background now. The writer of this game had the bright idea of making you the main character instead of me. So, I've been manipulating events on the side, all in preparation for this very moment. You see, I wouldn't be able to live with myself if you got any sort of victory over me. I can't harm you, and you can't harm me. The solution? A shitty, unsatisfying ending for everyone involved. The nukes, the aliens, the assassination, it was all my idea, baby. A simple change to the game's script, and here we are. In a moment, a full-scale global thermonuclear war will erupt. The plan will go kaput, and this game's credits will roll to no fanfare. A bad end. In that very moment, I will be the one to have won. Me, not you. How humiliating, yes. Being the main character of your own video game and still losing. The idiot playing this robbed of a satisfying conclusion. With this, you'll have felt the same embarrassment I did when you brushed me off. Hey, you. You must find this frustrating, right? No, I find it fucking hilarious in the music. Why not? Oi, 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 oi. Why not be a darling and leave a negative review? I've already opened the store page for you. And indeed, she has. It opened up the Steam page, though that's fine. I'll leave a positive review because it's fun. Anyway, you're insane. All this just because I didn't feed your ego. Talk about an overreaction. In a way, I guess you got what you wanted. And what's that? One final game over. Yeah, but not like this. Gonna cry? Too bad. Not like you can do anything about it now. I win, you lose. Hey, hold on. Eh? You keep mentioning that we're in a game. That's right. And so a game like this would naturally have developer tools, right? That's correct. So theoretically, someone with greater authority than me or you could make changes to the plot if they had such tools. Hey, don't get fresh with me. I'm the one in control here. Well, that may be the case, but I don't think they are too keen on you getting your way. And neither am I. You wouldn't do anything, right? Oh, do I have to open... I would. Steam library, Steam apps, common. Where's 20B? It's in a different thing. Where did I install it? Or here? Which one is it? 20B. Yes, there it is. Well, got that open. Window command hook DLL. Well, I've got that open now. I totally would. Twin GMS. Demo project, save to delete scripts. Script references, data guide, update log. Hello? Save to delete scripts. The following scripts are safe to delete from Twin GMS. What? Okay. Sure. I mean, I wasn't gonna do anything until you mentioned it. Blah blah, so, you know, that's on you. Dialog module doesn't appear to be anything that we can delete. No. At least not yet. Maybe not delete, maybe edit something. Hey, isn't that right? Wrong. Now then, our plan of action. We need to get access to those developer tools. Where would we begin to look? Moon symbols. What's that? I can hear over the sound of wingdings. There's another pop-up. Fine, I'll just talk to them this way. Oh, okay. If you're gonna do that, then I have to do this again. Alright. We're back here. Fine, I'll just talk to them this way. Fuck. Look, as soon as those nukes start flying, the game ends. You could walk away and pretend this all never happened, but that's kind of a shitty end to all this, no? I say we take matters into our own hands and make this story our own. Not much I can do at this point to convince you either way, but it's your choice. We started this, so we might as well end it. On our terms. I'll see you on the other side. Screw you! That's it. I'm sick of your babble. Roll the fucking credits already. Okay. To the nukes, eh? And stock footage. Alright. This is neat. This was a neat thing. I mean, there's probably a little bit more to it, but you know, still, this is fun. I like this. Actually, I haven't seen most of this stock footage in quite a while. That's a neat plane. And hydrogen bomb in the background. Cool. Hallelujah, eh? 20B. I mean, obviously, this is not really the end. Suppose so. Evacuation order, shelters, blah, blah, blah. Air raid rehearsal today. And giant horns. Radio dishes, watches, and just day. I don't know. Huh? I don't know. That was a thing. But it's not over yet. Debug tools. Debug tools it is. Debug mode. Alright. Okay. Now we have controls. Debug mode. The Milky Way's desert oasis. Presented to the Interplanetary Committee on Travel by the United Peace Organization. Produced by Plapla. Plapla, it's a silly name. I like it though. Written and directed by Plapla. And I Don't Know production, Hollywood, California.
Once the jewel of the Milky Way, planet Earth has now been transformed into a lush desert oasis, perfect for a cozy winter escapade with the loved ones. From the desolate wastelands to the uninhabitable climate, there's plenty to see or do on the new planet Earth. This used to be Germany. Oh, and here's France. Just wonderful, isn't it? Vast stretches of radioactive sand far as the eye can see. Going through an alien invasion and nuclear apocalypse really makes you appreciate the little things in life. Planet Earth. Make it your holiday getaway today.
The end. Alright, planet Earth is desolate wasteland. Fallout happened, except there's no lush anywhere. It's all just garbage. Okay. What a nice morning. Feels like I've been here before though. Guessing you aren't content with letting that brat get her way, eh? No, apparently not. Me neither. First things first, mind summoning that cat for me. Things aren't the same without him around. Just hit the F2 key and look around until you find something. Okay? Spawn cat. Can we click on these other things? No, they're just nothing. Alright, spawn cat, cat. Mouster. Welcome back, pervy cat. If I'm here, then that means we're really going through with this, eh? Huh? You remember? But this should be the start of a new playthrough. We haven't even officially met yet. There's more than that meets the to little old me, you know? I am your trusty guide, after all. You got that right. Now, the cult, the assassination, the aliens. These plots have already been set in motion by number one. The best we'll be able to do at this point is step in directly and stop them from reaching critical mass. With help from our little friend, of course. Well then, better we get started sooner rather than later. Let's deal with the assassins first. Why don't you send us over there? We'll handle the rest. Okay, F2, scenario, Act 0, level 2. The new kid, eh? Yeah, she's super cool and epic and awesome. You're early. In that case, I'll bring you up to speed. Yeah, blah blah blah, 7 misfits, I gotcha. You two, no killing the US president, capiche? Sure? Eh? Sweet, 1 down, 2 more to go. Let's wrap this up in time for dinner. On to the next, dear player. Sure, scenario Act 1, level 1 side 1, 2. The end. The end is nigh. The end is nigh? That's curious. I overheard some cops earlier on the lookout for a strange lady yapping on about the apocalypse. You wouldn't know anything about that, would you? Of course not. Wow, would you look at the time? Seems I got somewhere to be. Nice thinking, Master. That's 2 for 2. We're nearly there. You're up. Alright, scenario act 2, level side 2, 1. Curses. My investigation has already begun, but this Area 51 place isn't what it seems. Psst. Hey, you. Psst. Hey, you. Goddamn. Huh? Who are you? How'd you get here? Never mind that. Aren't you curious about your precious general? Crap. Well, I wouldn't be blowing your mind if I said the thing masquerading as your precious general is an alien, would I? What? Yeah, how do you suppose you plan to prove that? By taking the fucking spy mask off you. Simple. It literally is just fucking paper. Come on now. An alien! You're under arrest! That's 3 for 3. I'd say we're just about ready to wrap this up. What better way to mark our journey than to just skip to the end? If you'd kindly do the honors, hero. Sure, finale. You! If you're here, then that means it's exactly what you're thinking, hotshot. Nice attempt, but your little plan fell flat on its face. It's not fair. She's actually crying. God, she is just a brat. I'm always the loser. Even when I try to change the story and make it my own, still end up on the short end of the stick. She's really crying. You think we went a bit too hard on her, Master? No. Fuck no. She lives up to her name. What a fucking brat. Well, you're gonna have to say something, otherwise she'll just keep bawling. Look, I feel like we got off on the wrong foot. Let's just put this all behind us and start fresh. You really mean it? Not really. Oh, she totally does. Will you play along? You're seriously falling for this? Need I remind you that she tried to end the fucking world? Alright. Fine. If omnipotence doesn't work, a few sobs here and there ought to do the trick. I knew I'd come out on top in the end. You don't call me the brat for nothing. Ugh. Seems the lovebirds have finally settled their stupid dispute. I guess that only leaves one thing left to do. Karaoke. Karaoke? How entertaining. Yeah, well, have fun, I guess. I'm going home. What are you talking about, dummy? We're taking you with us. Oh, hey, stop latching on to me like that. You're one of us now, Suki. Let's go have some fun. With the sun, deadly misfits finally bested, our misunderstood protagonist forges the friendships of a lifetime. Sure to enjoy the rest of her bright, adventurous youth with vim and vigor. So beautiful. Hey, I didn't agree to any of this. Oi, cat, get me away from these freaks. Roll credits. Sure. Bum, 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 bum. Music. Karaoke music. I'm just enjoying the music now. Vibing to it. 20B. Scenario. Design, art, programming by Oz. Music by Don Demers, Didi Prod. Cast Suki as Suki, Kapitan as Kapitan, Misfit number 1, The Brat as Plapla, Misfit number 2, The Witch, Cosmo, Misfit number 3, The Sister Fio, Misfit number 4, The Knight Ruhe, Misfit 5, Sloth Tula, Misfit 6, Masochist Cupid, Misfit 7, The Pariah Scandal, Principal Fair, Assassin 1, Aine, Assassin 2, Nina, Cult Leader Pacifica, Teacher MS, Alien, Grasshopper, Soldier, Laszlo. Special thanks to Av, ALF, Dex, Shaka, Jesse, and you. You, yes. I don't know. I don't know. That's the name of the company. That's what it's short for. Or the, whatever. Anyway, I don't know. Yeah. Anything after the credits? So here we are. 776 days since the last, I don't know, release at the time of writing this anyway. I've gotta say, I never expected to be writing another one of these so soon. Here's to another Meet the Dev in a few years or so. As far as my personal life is concerned, not much has changed since my initial write-up, but I consider that a blessing more than anything. I've had all the time in the world to pursue my passion, and for that, I'm eternally grateful. I don't have anything too interesting or cool to say, so let's just skip the preamble and shoot the shit, shall we? 20B's development began in earnest around January 2021. What a development cycle it turned out to be. Just like with Punchline, I did most of the work myself, though I did receive help with DD handling the music. Okay, Punchline, I need to remember that, put that on the list. That seems like a thing to check out myself now. If it's not a visual novel, definitely putting that on the list. Let me open the notepad because I'll forget, otherwise I will actually fucking forget. Okay. Punchline. There we go, with an exclamation point. He's been massive aid, so shoutouts to you, dude. Development-wise, compared to Punchline, 20B was night and day. While I spent every waking moment working on the former, I adopted a much more relaxed approach in getting the latter done. I didn't have a particular deadline, beat, or a schedule set. I'd just work on whenever I was in the mood. I could go months without touching the project or doing so much as writing a single line of dialogue or code, only to swoop in and make up for lost time in a single day. This isn't an exaggeration. This sporadic style of development was such a major change for someone like me who tends to tunnel vision the moment I've set myself on something. It's a luxury solo development affords since it wouldn't really work in a team environment. I can't say it's something I plan on doing for the next project, but it was an interesting experience overall. Working at my own pace felt great for once, though I'd imagine development could have been cut a lot shorter if I didn't let my procrastination tendencies get in the way. 20B. Where do I even begin with this one? From the very beginning, I knew I wanted something with a hectic pace. Something so balls to the wall and batshit insane that twists and turns that would make a Twizzler blush. To that end, I wasn't too focused on crafting the intricate plot with the most fleshed out and nuanced characters imaginable. The aim was something that's dumb fun and enough to kill half an hour or so. The misfits are all based on various archetypes, which meant you'd have a general feel for these characters from the onset. This was very important to establish as early as possible, as the breakneck speed of things would make spending time on complex backstories ill-advised. A bunch of short episodes are strung along to form an overarching story. The game moves at a blistering pace, putting you in Suki's shoes as she fails to make sense of anything happening around her. With the final act, I wanted to bring the player in somehow. A unique aspect of interactive fiction and video games in general is the potential of making the player something more. An active participant in the story, rather than just an observer. I wanted to ramp this up to 100 and have you take the reins in saving the day, rather than just commanding an avatar doing so. I mean, I guess, fair enough. It's still linear, but still. It's a neat little capstone to end off 20B, and fitting for someone as deranged as Blapla to go through with. Maybe all of this served to pull people away, but I think with the right execution, it can really draw people in. I mean, yeah, I think that's fucking fantastic one. Metafiction in general, I feel, is still criminally unexplored. Yes. If done tastefully, earnestly, and without the distance that irony affords, you've got something special on your hands. Yeah, this could go real interesting ways. Reading the book of If on a Winter's Night a Traveler by Italo Calvino proved that to me. I think that jury's still out on whether I succeeded in my efforts or not, but when it comes to general eventfulness, I think I did a pretty good job. Yeah, I would agree. It was fun, eventful. One of my primary goals with this project was to really focus on presentation, which was lacking when it came to my very first project. But this time around, I placed audiovisual feedback front and center. From typewriter text and SFX cues to general movement, I think it definitely shows when you compare it to Punchline, and it is the better for it. Working with GameMaker again meant I couldn't get as crazy as I wanted to. A 3D set piece could have been pretty cool, though I decided the effort to make Frankenstein something in GMS2 wasn't worth it. If there's one thing I'm grateful for, it's finding a way to get WebMs to play in-engine. Oh yeah, those typically just play as a separate thing, actually. Yeah, that's a thing. I think you've noticed the abundance of movie files I've prepared. I got really carried away near the end. It's fine, it's only like, what, 7 or 8 of them? That's fine. An area I feel I could have done a much better job in was general interconnectedness. This was a major project though that I lost track of as the time went on, unfortunately. The plan was for these little micro-arcs and stories to intertwine with one another. Ideas and events in one episode could inform ideas and events in another. You wouldn't be clicking through random vignettes, but rather episodes that are actively building up towards something. Overall though, I'm satisfied with how 20B came out. Maybe my feelings will change with time, but I'm feeling pretty good right now. I touched on a specific idea in the first Meet the Dev, that I see each of these releases as a reflection of me at this current point in time. For the future me, I hope you look back and see this as the me that's beginning to find his stride. Tell me the me that's driven and curious to see how far he can take this. And most importantly, the me that's about to hit 8,000 hours in Dota 2. Okay, please, if you know what's best for you, stop playing. Till next time, hope you like witches. Witches. And that's that. That was 20B. That was neat. I enjoyed that one. That was neat. I liked it. Fun, fast-paced, and just got to the point. Cool. Yeah, nothing really to say. The developer said most of the things there already. So all I have left is to say is cool. Anyway, and here's some. We're done. This one's done. Here's just some random music from my collection. Igor Sklar, Komorova, the Eagles, not the Eagles. I always want to say the Eagles, but it's just Eagles. Last Good Time in Town, Genesis, Dreaming While You Sleep, Hypergriff, Timeless from the game Arknights, and the Rolling Stones, Anybody Seen My Baby? And that's it. Thank you for listening, and goodbye.